What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fry Finish Lines. Thank you for joining me here on my YouTube channel where I take motivational quotes. I use them on different topics, not only to inspire you guys, but use them to inspire others. And my topic of discussion today is men's mental health, and June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So, bringing light to this, letting you guys know some statistics, letting you guys know some motivational quotes, so you can support the men around you, and also just be there for a friend. So with that being said, got one amazing quote for you guys today. Let's get started. All right, you guys, I have one amazing quote for you guys today. I'm going to kind of save for the middle part, but this next quote is a couple statistics, and the first one says, men are 3 to 4 times more likely to die by suicide. My next one is, only 1 in 3 men seek professional help for depression, or even like just not even professional mental health, but just even about your body. I know going to the doctor and seeking out these things can be kind of scary, because what if the results aren't what you expect them to be and it is worse than you thought? But wouldn't you feel better catching it early? Wouldn't you feel better knowing early on so that you can deal with it and handle it? A lot of the times we power through a lot of things because we're told to man up, we're told to not be a wussy and to just continue on. But not seeking these things is exactly what leads to death. And unfortunately, being in that position of thinking that, oh, I'm not going to go to the doctor, I'm fine, I'm just going to tough it out, that is kind of what leads to health problems worsening over time, because you're not dealing with it, you're not attacking it when it's at its lowest. So I urge you to seek professional help. I urge you to go to therapy, and I urge you to use resources that are around you to get the mental, physical health checkups that you need in order to stay healthy. A lot of times our excuses, I need to work, I need money, I need to do this, I need to do that. But how can you continue to do those things if you're not healthy, if you're not taking care of yourself? And as a man, we are seen as providers. That is kind of who we are, and that is what I believe we should stand for. And we are protectors, and we are confidants. We are seen as leaders, and a lot of times, especially now in today's age, I found that there's this entitlement period that has come up. A lot of men are thinking that the world is owed to them, women are owed to them, and it's this red pill idea that women should just be bending over backwards just because you are a man, that they should want you. But what does that look like? Are you even a man that is someone who a woman would even want to be around? And a lot of times, a lot of you men are not. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I'm like this ideal version of a man, but I work hard to be a better man for the people around me. And I really push myself to be seen as a leader and be seen as someone who people can be around. And just based off of the things that happen around me and the people that gravitate towards me, I like to think that I am, and I lead, and I exude that. And so if you feel as though you're wondering, oh, I'm like so lonely, or like, oh, like no women want me, or like, why don't I have any friends? Well, I'm always going to say it starts with you. And so I need you to take a hard, long look in the mirror and think to yourself, am I looking at a man that people want to be around? Do I act in a way that women feel comfortable around me? Am I exuding a type of, leadership? Am I exuding a type of just even having emotional intelligence about who I am and the things that I do that people would even want to gravitate towards? And whether you think you don't or you just choose to ignore it, there's a part of you deep down that knows that people don't necessarily like you. And it's not even just about being a man or women not liking you, just in general, people not liking you. And I urge you to really take a step back and think to yourself, what is it that I am doing that needs to change in order for me to be a man that I hate? Because a lot of times when we see people that are doing things that we want to do, sometimes a part of us is just directly going to hate them. And so for my men out there, if you feel lonely, if you feel scared, and you are dealing with mental health issues, I really urge you to take a look in the mirror, seek out help, professional help, and really take a second to analyze who you are and really just listen. And don't be afraid of criticism and being told what to do. And also be vulnerable. A lot of times that is exactly what takes us down, is vulnerability, being open about things, opening up about what is actually happening in our lives. Because when we don't do that, when we don't show up for people, when we just ignore the signs of our friends being depressed or being sad, it ultimately leads to our own downfall. So my quote for you guys today comes from Brene Brown. If you don't know who she is, amazing woman. Go read her book. Go just do anything that she does. Vulnerability is not winning or losing. It's having the courage to show up and be seen when we have no control over the outcome. Vulnerability is not weakness. It's our greatest measure of courage. Thank you, Brene Brown. So, men out there, please seek mental health. Please go out and, put yourself in a circle, a lifestyle where you are around men who people want to be around. And if you are not that kind of person, like I said, take a long look in the mirror and I guarantee you some things will come up. So that's all I have for you guys today. I'll see you guys next week. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me here on my Friday Finish Lines. I'll see you guys next week with a new video, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Mental health is truly, truly serious. I do not give professional advice, and I advise you to seek professional help if you are struggling mentally with any type of disease, any type of illness that has prohibited you from feeling, your best self, or just makes you feel down and sad. I want you all to know that you are not alone. There is no loneliness epidemic. That is what the media and that was what they want you to think. They want you to think that you are alone. They want to seclude you. They want to put you in a box so that they can control you that much easier. And if you are a man, and if you are someone that wants to be a leader, don't let them control you. Don't do your own research. Don't let these people influence you and make you think that you are owed something in this life, because you are not. Be humble, be vulnerable, and know that what you want and who you want to be will come if you act accordingly and you live a life that helps others and doesn't belittle them or make them feel less than. Because people want to be around people who are batteries and charge them up. People do not want to be around vacuums who suck away their life and energy. And for those of you who are out there who are gaslighters, who are just super toxic and disgusting dudes, there are more better men out there than you, and I hope you see this video and know that I will deal with you accordingly if I see anything like that. And I mean that, I protect people. I will always protect people. And what, man? Most of these dudes out here are disgusting. So I'll see you guys next week with a new video. Drink your water. Stay safe, all right?